Hello, my name is Pastor Willie James Watt Jr. I'm the Executive Director and Founder of Escape. Our mission at Escape is to empower and equip teens and young adults and their families through the faith of Jesus Christ, through a discipling ministry we have here that's pretty much based on what has happened in my life. I come from a very troubled home and a very checkered past. And I found myself homeless in 2007, and a couple people in the community at Christ Memorial Church took me in, mentored me, tutored me, educated me, explained to me who I was in Christ, and really poured love, unconditional love to me. So what I did was I developed a program for teens and their families to get that same love and get the same help that I received.
My name is Jeff Hoos. I got involved at Escape about almost a year ago. Really, I'm here just because God called me to pour into the youth. It's really that simple. So the work program that's called the Holland Youth Connection, Willie set that up with the City of Holland. This is on its third year now. So we employ, this year we've got 140 14 to 17-year-olds working all throughout the City of Holland at 24 different job sites. So every supervisor has a group of 5 kids that they're overseeing and watching. So this is a 10-week period. These kids get opportunities to learn new skills, leadership. They earn an income from it. They get to grow from it. They get to change from it. They're all unique and different in their own ways. They're all great kids. They've been working hard.
I feel like I can come to anybody with my problems, whether it's, family problems or just talking to somebody about how I feel. Like, a lot of the leaders are there for me when I need them, like Willie and Anna and Jeff. He's, been a really good leader, good in leading us the right way and giving us advice and all that kind of stuff. So it feels like a home away from home for me.
Our vision is to intervene in the lives of kids who fall between the cracks of education, religious, family, economic resources, to get the things that they need to be able to make the next step into being positive people in the community. We believe in second chances and learning from those mistakes. So we all know about the pipeline from school to prison. Well, Escape has designed a program called ASAP, Alternative Suspension Accountability Program, where if a kid gets expelled or suspended from school, they can actually come here. We go get their schoolwork, tutor them in their schoolwork, and the school has allowed them to get credit for it. Well, now kids are able to get their schoolwork graded, turned in, and from that, we have had such a success that 98% of our kids go back with above C averages. And the school dropout and expulsion rate has dropped in Ottawa County. We have another program called our Health and Fitness Program, which that consists of a free fitness center and a boxing club. So we open up a boxing club mainly for gang kids in the community or anyone who's looking to work out and don't have to pay the fees that you would pay at a gym. So what happens is those kids will come here, we will certify them as a Golden Gloves boxer, and when we certify you as Golden Gloves boxer, we tell you then you cannot get in trouble in the community. You cannot belong to a gang. You have to belong to the ministry. And from that, kids have now left their gangs and now become professional fighters. We have 62 Golden Gloves boxers, 17 Silver Gloves boxers, 7 pros, and one of our kids just signed with Mike Tyson. From that program, we have helped drop the crime rate in Holland by 76%.
I knew there was a calling for me. I knew there was something that I was going to do. I used to box when I was younger, so this is something that kind of came to me somewhat by surprise. But since then, I've been here, I've committed, I've devoted my time to this ministry. Today, it's not only about boxing. Today, it's about these kids. There's a ton of remarkable stories. There's a young gentleman, in fact, he's in here now, that was gang affiliated, and today he's changed his life completely over, and he hasn't yet changed or given his life to God. It's what I'm waiting on and I'm hoping for, but honestly, he's on the right path. This program is for something more than just learning how to fight. I call this the release program. Kids come in, they release their anger, their issues, They just get rid of everything. They come in frowning, they leave smiling, and that's my goal. I mean, that's my goal today is just to have a great impact on the children.
Along with that, we have our holistic discipleship classes that we do. These are classes that are designed to help the spiritual need of individuals. So we have a Monday class called Moral Revolution. These classes teach how not to have premarital sex, how costly it would be to have a kid at this time and this age. We have another class called Reflections, where it actually teaches you that you are somebody, that a lot of our kids deal with depression and anxiety. And now they're able to reflect on different things and navigate through that. And also we're having them write letters to themselves, to God, and also now going to be able to publish those letters and make a book. So now these individuals are going to be authors at the same time. We have another class called Directions. A lot of kids don't dream anymore. They don't think that they can be anything. So now we're looking at what are the things you like to do? What are some of your goals in life? Even if you don't have goals, what are some of the things that you can do very well? So we take them to different organizations and show them that there are many jobs in those organizations. Take, for instance, Holland Hospital. We took them to Holland Hospital, and a lot of kids said, well, I'll never be able to be a doctor, a surgeon, or a nurse. We said, well, there's 27 other jobs here. So we showed them that there's graphic design artists, there are chefs in the hospital. So they got to see many other opportunities, and it broadened their horizon, and their minds started to click like, wow, I love to draw, I want to get in graphic design, I can do some of these things.
I'm interested in owning a restaurant when I'm older. I actually don't know how to cook yet. I like the whole idea of a restaurant. I did do the job program this summer. It was really cool to be able to get a job at an age where you normally can't to get that experience. I'd like to do some outreach, like as I get older, maybe some outreach on my own, not just in the class here. I think the leadership here is, really cool. You can look to them for anything, and they're not going to judge you.
One thing that God showed me immediately working with the kids was they just want to be heard. Kids, they know when you're being real with them and when you're trying to brush them off or rush them through, and it's about building that relationship with them and getting to know them and just really listening to them. That's going to leave that lasting impact on their lives. It's all about building relationship to see the fruit of the investment. God's been good to me in that way where, when you're spending time with a kid and you get breakthrough and you can see that they're doing things differently. And it's not always that way, but a lot of times it has been, especially this summer working with, there was 132 kids here most days, and we got to have them for 3 days out of the week. And my door was an open door, and those kids would more than once knock on it. Can you pray with me? And then come back and then give me the testimony of their prayer. That's the best. Just seeing the growth and the encouraging the kids and seeing their confidence come out, and that's the best part. The difference that Escape brings is we're not a hangout. We don't want to hang out. We really want to get to know you, and we really want to invest in you. That's really where our heart is, and so spending that extra one-on-one time with them and not giving up when it gets tough and bringing them back with grace, and so it's an honor to be a part of their lives.
I did not grow up in a religious household. So when I got to see God and hear God and see Him through other people, I knew that there was a God then who loved me and cared for me who I was, who I am inside. Now see, I'm about to cry. In this world, there's so many religious blockers that keep people from getting the love that they need. I get up every morning wanting to show Christ to someone in any way I can. That motivates me because I fell in love with Jesus, and I want these kids so much to feel the love that I have, because I didn't have any. I didn't know how to love. I didn't know how to care for no one else. And when somebody did it for me, it opened my eyes up to what I missed. In this faith, there's got to be unity in it, and we got to be partners in it. We are not supposed to do this alone.